And it would appear we'll have a pinch hitter here to start things out in the bottom of the inning.
Leading off for the Giants, left fielder, Darren James.
And this one runs up high, ball one. The average sits at 286 here to start play. 9 homers and 23 driven in.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Count now, a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, what a stop on the slide. How about that?
Well executed.
Dylan Betances enters now in a mop-up.
Yeah, and they know this is going to be a tough stretch on the road. To win the first game of the series has got to feel pretty good. Something to build on for tomorrow.
It's a cold night at AT&T Park in San Francisco, conjuring now distant. Digging in the switch hitter, Darren James. And as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball one. Dero, Dan, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, they started yesterday off on the right foot. If they can put together 2 games in a row, a lot of positive vibes start happening. You never know. This could be a jump start to big things.
The 1-1. High pop-up. Moran is calling for it. And that ends the inning. Ready for another chance? Darren James, as the switch hitter, will take his cuts left-handed here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ball one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And it's fouled away. Big swing, and this one's launched to right field and deep. Ruiz racing back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall.
All right, hold on right here.
And he is all the way over to third now with a 2-out triple.
Yeah, and this is a tricky right field to get a feel for here in San Francisco. The brick, the fence, it has a little bit of everything as the ball caroms off the wall. He does well to get it back in as quickly as he did, but it's not in time to prevent the triple.
Next to bat for the Giants, Buster Posey, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Dribbled up the line. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. No damage done. Ready for another shot now. Darren James. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Missed with a breaking ball.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
The 1-1 is taken for ball 2.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
And it's belted high and deep into right center. Ruiz ranging back up into the arcade and out of here. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. Number 10 for him on the year. And it's now a 6-1 ball game.
Well, that ball right there was right up in the happy zone. It doesn't take much to drive one out of the ballpark when you connect on a high pitch like that.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Darren James.
Yeah, Matt, that last one wasn't exactly a tape measure shot, but listen, a home run is a home run. I know a lot of pitchers, they call that a wall scraper in his last AB, but listen, it counts as a home run nonetheless.
Strike one to start the at-bat. The 0-1 delivery. Missed with a slider.
2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Panik on third. Crawford at second. Belt is over at first with 1 away. It's 3 balls and a strike to the Giants left fielder.
You fight so hard to get into these type of counts. You can't let this pitch get away from you. You have to keyhole something middle of the plate.
The 3-1. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate.
Boy, Dero, you have to be licking your chops sitting in a 3-1 count. You get a fastball, he gets it and doesn't miss it.
Yeah, Dan, that's what you strive for. Find count leverage situations where you can be aggressive. Process of elimination tells you he's got to come fastball or something over the heart of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Now batting,
Here's Buster Posey now.
Buster Posey.
Here now the 2-2. A swing and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here.
Wow, talk about frustrating. Not what you want to do with the bases loaded. A simple pop-up and nothing productive comes out of that.
Evan Longoria.
And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score. Stepping in, Austin Slater. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
Austin Slater.
The 1-2. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one. His second home run of the game as they just continue to pour it on here. These guys are really putting on a show here. That dinger brings the total up to 5 for the game so far. Amazing stuff today, guys.
Yeah, Dan, this doesn't make...
Digging in once again, Darren James. He singled his last time up.
James.
First offering on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. High in the air out to center field. Eaton is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side.
Well, that wasn't exactly a nail-biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that and save your closer for another day. A comfortable victory.
15-1 is the final. The Giants posted 15 runs in this one.
4 hours exactly.
Time now for baseball from 24 Willie Mays Plaza and stunning AT&T. Ty Block, the native of Colorado, gets the start on the mound. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
Ball one to start the at-bat. The 1-0. Right side. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right.
Hey, I can't imagine that's the pitch he was looking for right there. But he did his best to keep his nose in there and drive that changeup for a base hit.
So in now for San Francisco, Evan Longoria. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Now the 3-2 pitch. And this is on the ground to first. Could be two. To second for one. Back to first. And that'll take care of Longoria as well. It's a double play.
That's good athleticism.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Darren James, runner in scoring position with two gone. First pitch coming. Here it is. Changeup in for a strike.
Hey, I don't mind you taking one right there. This pitcher's been struggling early. You got to make him work, see if he'll get in his zone. If he's willing to walk a few guys and then someone pops one over the fence, this game could get out of hand early.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Pollock has a read on it. And that's the third out. Pick up 3 runs. Into the box, Chris Bostic comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 2-2. Hard hit toward the hole. And that finds its way through for a base hit. With that, the Buccos have their leadoff man aboard to kick off the inning. In now is Adam Eaton. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far.
Center fielder, number 2.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Fly ball to straightaway left. James is under it. Makes the play, 1 away. So the shutout. Now the Giants' number 4 batter, Darren James. He flew out in his last at-bat.
James.
First offering on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Here comes the 0-1. Started that swing a bit too early.
Hey, sped him up, slowed him down. It's got him down 0-2. I think he could pretty much go anywhere right here. I'd be surprised if anything misses over the heart of the plate.
Line to the right side. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning. So that's a pair of hits for him now this afternoon as he lines that one sharply into right. And as you see there, he's currently pacing the Giants in that category. Ready once again, Evan Longoria. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Evan Longoria.
Here's a look over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. And another throw over, and the runner back. And yet another throw over, and the runner back safely. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Hit down the line at first. He's got it. One there. On to first, and they get them both.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though.
So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Chris Bostic, a hit in 2 tries so far. Moran aboard here at first with nobody out. This one's down to third. And that's through for a hit.
Hey, eat it. Cut it right there.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see.
Standing in, Chris Bostic. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. This is in the air to left. Crawford into shallow left, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. So here's the cleanup hitter, Darren James. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat this. This is a huge half inning right here. They have to find a way to score a few runs. They do not want to face the closer needing 3 runs in the 9th. That means game over.
Bouncer down the line. Foul ball, strike 2. Line toward the alley in left center. That's in for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4.
Wow, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his 3rd single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
First baseman, Evan Longoria.
And that's low, ball 4. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat.
Crawford.
1-1 home now to Crawford. On the ground to second. Reined in. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We've played 8 full. It's the Pirates 6. And
Leading off for Pittsburgh, right fielder, Thomas Ruiz.
high in the air and deep to straightaway left. James going back on it into the bleachers and gone.
Well, you've got to love seeing a team that's never satisfied. They were up, but they've extended the lead to an even more. If you want to know what this game was decided, that's easy. Look no further than the 7th inning. That big rally and the crooked number on the scoreboard proved to be all the difference.
Sunday afternoon baseball on MLB Network. Coming to the plate now, Darren James, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a fastball that he shoots on into left center, and that'll fall for a base hit. And the run will score as the Giants stake themselves to an early 1-0 lead.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Here's Joe Panik. He was 1 for 4 with a 2-bagger in yesterday's game. James leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. wrapped up, and he'll go the short way to retire the side. Digging in for his second at-bat, Darren James. He reached on a single in his first try. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A high fastball is in there.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Takes a knee-high fastball.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He is pounding the zone. He's got 2 quick outs. You better pull the trigger.
Hard hit ball to second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Next to bat will be the Pittsburgh cleanup batter, Thomas Ruiz. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here now the 2-2. It's a high drive to left, back toward the wall, but he's going to run out of room. It's gone!
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot.
Up next for the Buccos, Claudio Pena. He flew out in his last at-bat. Fly ball to straightaway left. Crawford over to his right. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Hit in the air to left field. James giving chase, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. Striding in, Darren James. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Darren James.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
The hitter in this situation has to understand that this pitcher is on the attack, looking for a quick inning. If there's something in the heart of the plate, you better pull the trigger on it.
Behind 0-2 now. Both teams with 8 hits in this one. And a wasted pitch there, 1-2.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Marte shading to his right, and he makes the catch for the second out. Stepping up now, Colin Moran. He singled his last time up.
Third baseman, Colin Moran.
The 1-1. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Darren James. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone.
Darren James.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike 1. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. 4 runs, 11 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. He beats the tag, safe, and they've taken the lead here in the 7th. Now the 2-1 pitch. On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field. A base hit. The throw to the plate. And not in time as he just crosses the plate in time.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're one pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
Now a throw over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. And again a throw and a dive, but he's back. 3 runs already home here. Soft liner to the right side, and he is out on the tag. So 3 runs on 4 hits here. No errors and no one left on base.
Leading off for the Pirates.
In now is Adam Eaton. Last time through was a base hit.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
James is there, and he has it for the out. 8th inning here.
Some more good work out of the bullpen as he notches his 10th save of the season right there. Nice job.
6-4, the out. MLB The Show has baseball on tap from lovely City Field in Flushing, Queens. Tonight, Jacob deGrom is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Mets. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, this guy keeps his team in the ball game. He's won 2 of his last 3 starts, so he's been throwing the ball really well. And one of the keys for this guy is getting early outs to keep his pitch count down. If he can do that, he should be able to get into the 7th or 8th inning in this one here today.
Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they do come in fresh off a victory last time out, but they've been giving ground in the division of late. They've won just twice in their last 7 games.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, D-Row, talk about a team that's scuffling right now. I had a chance to talk to the manager before the game. He's not happy. The players aren't happy.
Yeah, and just a malaise has kind of come over this clubhouse. We had a chance, like you said, to walk through it a little bit. The boys are not jumping around. This is a big game today.
Ball 2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Ball 3. 3-2 now. Brandon Crawford will be next. Now the 3-2 pitch. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, 1 down. And here's how the visiting San Francisco Giants line up in this one. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, I think Brendan Belt is a guy to watch out for. He's slugging over 600 coming into play. That's a lot of extra base hits, a lot of home runs, a lot of doubles, and a lot of balls in the gap. That doesn't come easy, and he has really impressed a lot of people so far this year.
Here's Jed Jerko now. He has no prior history against this pitcher.
Second baseman, Jed Jerko.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. James has it in his tracks. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. With a moment here in Flushing Meadows, let's meet the Mets. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, Matty, the defense better be on its toes today because this lineup likes to put the ball in play. A lot of guys from 1 through 9, good barrel awareness, put the ball in play, pass the baton to the next guy, keep the defense on their toes.
Boy, not the way you'd like to draw up an 0-2 pitch, D-roll, but from a hitter's perspective, a pretty good job.
Striding in once again, Darren James. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike.
Man, I really like the way this lineup is making this guy work today. You're going to see the bullpen getting going here soon.
The 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Hey, you know, D-roll, Mike Fillmore, he'll give a little bit off the edges, but he gets the respect not only from the pitchers, but from the players because his zone is consistent.
Yeah, as long as he's consistent, Dan, I'm okay with Mike Fillmore's zone. If a pitcher's pounding that zone, he wants to give a little bit off the outer edge, I'm okay with that.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Ground ball to second. This could be 2. There's 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Giants lineup. Stepping forward, Darren James, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
The 1-0 is looked at off the plate for a ball.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself at counts where he's likely to be successful.
Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Over at the knees, and that's the 2nd strike. Trying to send him packing for the 2nd time. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2. Brandon Crawford is on deck. 3-2 pitch. There's ball 4.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Sharp ground ball toward the hole. And maybe trouble afoot as Crawford's aboard here with a base hit.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far. Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure's off. If they get one of the next 2, the series is theirs.
Tonight's ball game. from the city of brotherly love. MLB The Show has baseball from Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the San Francisco Giants and the Philadelphia Phillies. Into the box now, Darren James, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Left fielder, Darren James.
Here comes the first pitch. Underway now on a Friday night as the first pitch of our series misses for ball 1. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, it was another loss for them last time out, and that makes them 2-8 over their last 10 games.
Yeah, Matty, this definitely looks like a situation where somebody's going to have to call a team meeting. I don't know if it comes from a veteran or the manager decides to close the doors for a second, but this team has not played well. They find themselves losing lately. They lost the last game, and they're going to need a spark to get this thing turned around.
The 2-1. And he fouls this one off. Got him swinging in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. James is retired, and there's one away. So next to the plate for the Phils, Justin Turner. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. James on the move. 2 gone. A moment now to check out the hometown Phils starting. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Darren James. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Missed with a slider. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think that's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to chase at it. We'll see what they go with now after that didn't work out.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So instead of leading off the following inning, Brandon Crawford bats here after the 2-out hit.
Hey, guys, he was obviously trying to bury that slider down and in. Nice execution by the batter right there, keeping his hands inside, fighting it off for a nice base hit.
Number 35.
So in now for San Francisco, Brandon Crawford. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Here's the 0-1 pitch. A pitch out. The throw. And they'll nail him at second on a brilliant call to pitch out in the. So here's the cleanup hitter, J.P. Crawford. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Crawford.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Digging in and looking for more, Darren James. He singled his last time up.
James.
First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a knee-high fastball. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
Lifted the other way out to left center. Catch is made in medium deep left center. Here comes the runner for the plate. And it's a sac fly and an RBI. It's now a 2-0 game. And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Pitch popped up. Connell on the move, and that's the second out of the inning. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Darren James earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. Here comes the first pitch. Cut fastball inside, ball one.
Wow, count now 1-0 with a real good slugger up at the plate. This is the time as a pitcher you have to really make some good pitches. This is not the time to just groove one right down the middle.
Nope. Ball two.
2-0.
Now the 2-0 home.
Make a turn, pick it up.
On a line, that's a base hit. And that's going to move that go-ahead run to second now with 2 gone.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his second hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
Digging in to try it again, Brandon Crawford. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of them.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no doubt home run. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
Wow, that's what a pitcher gets for not putting what he thought was a bad call in the rearview mirror. I think he was still fuming and didn't get the pitch where he wanted it. The result? A reason to be even more mad.
And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Now a swing and a deep drive to left. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning.
I'm cold in this booth, so I know those players have to be cold out there. But it doesn't matter to him. He still has enough power to knock it out of the park. To the opposite field, no less. Now that is some man strength.
Fly ball into straightaway left. Crawford ranging into the outfield, and that retires the side. 1 run on 1 hit, which was the home run. Ready for another shot now. Andrew Knapp. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here now the 2-2. This is hit high and deep out to left. James going back, and just short of a home run. This ball's off the wall, and he'll pull into second with 1 away.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting. Wow, you don't see a closer finish better than that very often. Only needed 4 pitches to slam the door in the face and salt this game.
Daytime baseball from the home of the Phils since 2004, Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Today, it's the second of this 3-game series between the San Francisco Giants and the Philadelphia Phillies. Major League Baseball on the show starts now. Marcus Stroman is on the mound for game 2. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA, and it's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. 1 good game, 1 bad game. I think what he needs to do If he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he takes ball 1. Dan Dero, these Phillies, as they begin play here today, it was another loss for them last time out, and that makes them 2-8 over their last 10 games. Just got a piece to the right side. Fielded cleanly, and he will apply the tag himself, and the inning is over. 1 hit. So digging in now, Justin Turner, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. This is lifted out to left. James sprinting after it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. With that, a look at the Phillies. Digging in for his second at-bat, Ken Pagan. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hard on the ground towards short. Crawford's got it. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. 3 down for Philadelphia. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless.
Leading off for the Giants, left fielder.
Ready for another chance. Darren James. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe, and unfortunately, he let that one go, and he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Sent
Beat it
on the
out,
ground out to second. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Striding into the box, Justin Turner. He flew out in his last at-bat.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone.
Wow, not every call is going to go your way. There are some pitchers that pitchers think are pitchers' pitches, and you don't get that.
Digging in now for Philadelphia, Kike Hernandez. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Moving under it, James. 2 gone.
Cut, hold.
Ready once again, Darren James. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Gone to lead off the inning. Solo shot to right center. Number 11 for him on the season. And the Giants have come back to tie things here at 1-1.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Darren James.
Yeah, Matt, and going back to that last at-bat when he hit the homer, that was a fastball that was up in the zone. This guy likes the ball up in the zone, so if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking try to keep the ball at the knees and below. He doesn't handle that low pitch quite as well.
The 1-0. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Got to be a little frustrated on the offensive side. Yeah, everybody's getting knocks and the batting averages are flowing right now, but nobody's come up with that big runner in scoring position, 2-out knock kind of feel that really is going to break this game open.
Third baseman number 13.
So a runner at first now with one away, and standing in here is the very dangerous third baseman Evan Longoria. Got him swinging to throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into. Darren James will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher to get ahead right there. You know you got a star hitter at the plate. He's not afraid to go to 2 strikes or go deep in the count. That's what you have to do. You have to put him at a disadvantage with the count.
And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes. Working for the punch out and the offering, and he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at bat if they want to get back in this thing. So they do strike for 2, but it could have been much worse as they strand the bases loaded. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. Giants out in front. Digging in now, Kike Hernandez. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Fly ball out to straightaway left. James is there, and quickly 2 are gone here, and it's not looking good for the home 9.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
3-1 the final score this afternoon. The San Francisco Giants came through when it mattered in the 9th on the win. Time for baseball on the show from the bank. Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Today the Ben Lively gets the starting assignment for the Phillies. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been like white hot. How about a whip under 1.00 in his last 3 starts? Not a lot of base runners, and that usually adds up to a lot of success. Let's see if he can continue to do that in this one here today.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Dan Dero, these Phillies, as they begin play here today, they come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide.
Yeah, I get it, Matty. The team's on a moderate losing streak right now. Can't be happy with the way they've played, but they have to find a way to relax a little bit. Everybody goes through these little stretches, these little valleys throughout the course of a long season. This team should right itself, and it needs to start today. Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
One team's dream inning is another team's nightmare, right? That's their 3rd hit of this opening inning. This one a double. That's got to have the pitcher pretty upset out there, and the manager wondering how long he's going to go in this one.
Here's Joe Panik, and he's looking to turn things around. Ice cold at the plate in recent action.
Joe Panik.
Weak chopper up the line. Turner fields it cleanly, and they'll get the out here as he's run down between second and third. 2 out, nobody on.
Batting fourth, the shortstop, J.P. Crawford.
Hard hit ball to short. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit. Coming to the plate now, Ken Pagan, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. This is hit the other way out toward left field. James has a read on it, and the inning is over. He's leave a couple. They're down 2-1. Digging in the switch hitter, Darren James. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A double play ball to second. 4-3 on a nice dig at first, and the inning is over. 4-6. Now to the plate, Kike Hernandez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Stepping into the box, Gustavo Paniagua. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Gustavo Paniagua.
High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed.
Well, he won his last start, but he didn't give up any long balls. He's already given up.
Now in the box, Derek Tovar. He drew a walk his first time up.
Derek Tovar.
The windup and the 0-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. James has it in his tracks. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Now the Giants' number 4 batter, Darren James. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Loves hitting left-handed off of right-handed pitchers, hitting over 300 against right-handed pitching.
First pitch on its way. Very weakly on the ground. Price is off of first with 2 away. He'll try it again from first. Pitch inside. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes.
Run it out,
Grounded to first. Tovar comes up with it. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Digging in once again, Gustavo Paniagua. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Now batting, left fielder, Victor Ornella.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Phillies leave a couple. 6 innings are in the books. Score holds at 3. Stepping in, Rhys Hoskins. It was a walk in his last trip. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And they have taken the lead. Well, we've now seen 4 homers combined between these 2 players. Standing in, Kike Hernandez. He's working here to bring home that very important insurance run, standing at third. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Fly ball to straightaway left. James moves over. And that's the 3rd out.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Phillies.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Darren James. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by one. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
And this is on the outside corner for strike one.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Now the 1-1 pitch.
All right,
swinging a soft liner. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Ready once again, Darren James. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Here's the first pitch. Up around the face.
This game is getting interesting real quick, and the last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back in the strike zone right here.
Fouled away. Oh, and look at this. High in the air and deep. And when this ball comes down, they'll have taken the lead. Home run. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field, and it's now 7-4. Trying to pick things up where he left. As the switch hitter will take it.
But hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a strike. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to.
Our final line score.
A manager exhorts his team regarding a deficient area of production.
So a move for a pinch hitter as he'll come on to hit with runners at first and second and still only 1 out.
left fielder, number 8, Darren James.
And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball 1. With runners in scoring position this season, James has proven to be one of the best hitting pitchers around. Get this, his average up over 300.
This is the classic case of the modern day ball player right there. You can have the batting average if your OPS is north of 800.
2-0 now. Crawford over at second. Goodrum at first, 1 gone. 3-0 now.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
To right field and deep. Look at this thing go. And splash down. It's into McCovey Cove. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. Number 13 for him on the year as the Giants now take a 3-2 lead.
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits them in bunches. This could be the beginning of one of those extended hot streaks.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Giants.
And that's what he gets paid to do, shutting them down for another save. That's an even 100 for his career. So congrats are in order. I'm sure he's going to tuck that ball away and put it in his trophy room.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. AT&T Park here on a Tuesday night. Tonight, Jacob Faria, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really dependable. Last 3 starts, ERA just under 3.00, and that's some pretty good pitching. Minimizes the amount of walks, keeps his hits down, and if he can do more of the same of that, he should have some pretty good fortune in this one here today.
Guys, the Swinging Friars, as they take the field here tonight, fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
Yeah, Matty, they lost their last game. It was only by 1 run. They should be able, those are the tough ones, but they should be able to put this one behind them.
Heading after it is Margot. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
All right, guys, let's take a look at how the Pods line up on D. Guys, the person I want to focus on is Eric Hosmer. This guy is coming into his own from the offensive standpoint, but don't get it twisted. This is a Gold Glove first baseman that makes the game look easy on the defensive side.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Hunter Renfroe. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Hunter Renfroe.
The 1-1. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. So the 4th inning opens with a leadoff single. Next to the plate for the Padres, Nick Ahmed.
Now batting, shortstop, Nick Ahmed.
The 1-2. Hit in the air to left field. James moves over. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Padres. So in now for San Francisco, Darren James. He flew out in his last at-bat.
James.
First pitch of the at-bat. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Looking at his lifetime numbers, James is hitting over 330. Nothing to scoff at, clearly.
Yeah, Matty, I know in today's game, batting average isn't held in high regard, but for a career to be north of 300, you're doing it.
And that's a base hit, 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. So he's aboard here on the 2-out single, but overall, this is one of the weaker offensive ball clubs around, at least in terms of team batting average. And you can see the bad news right there. They rank dead last among the 15 National League teams in that category. He's running, skied in the air to straightaway left. Cordero has a beat on it, and that retires the side. Ready for another shot now. Adolfo Castro, a hit in 2 tries so far. The windup and the 0-1. And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the. Now the Giants' number 4 batter, Darren James. He singled his last time up.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
And this is low, ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses for the second ball. Swing and a miss got him reaching. The throw down to first, 1 away.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
The third baseman, Mike Moustakas, now. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. 2 runs, 6 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. Here's a shot to left field and deep.
1-1.
Into the bleachers and gone.
It's a 3-run lead now, and that doesn't exactly slam the door shut on this thing. But
Striding in once again, Darren James. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Here's a drive out toward left center field. Connell rounds third and is digging for the plate. And the runner is in from second. The relay throw. And now he'll at least get an out at third here as he's tagged out, but 2 runs are already in to score.
oh, you hate to see guys run into outs, especially when it's because of an unnecessary risk. He had 2 all the way, and he clearly should have just been happy with that. Yeah, if that relief performance were a car, it would have had some wobbly wheels on it. He gave up a couple of runs, but he still gets the save, getting that shaky car across the finish line after all.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. The Friars took the lead. Position right on the San Francisco Bay. We're live from beautiful AT&T Park. Today, the 3rd and final game in this 3-game series between the San Diego Padres and the San Francisco Giants. Giants baseball is next on the show. Ty Blach, the native of Colorado, gets the start on the mound. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy has really good stuff. When he's commanding his off-speed pitches like he was in his last one, he threw the ball really well, picking up the win and allowing only 2 runs. If he brings that stuff back in this one, it could be back-to-back powerhouse performances.
And here's a chance to look at the starting 9 for the visiting San Diego Padres. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, I love the way Eric Hosmer plays the game. He's on a nice stretch. That's 3 home runs in a...
Digging in, the switch hitter, Darren James. He was responsible for both of his club's runs batted in last night's ball game. Guys, these Padres, as they take the field this afternoon, they do come in fresh off a victory last time out, but they've been giving ground in the division of late. They've won just twice in their last 7 games.
Matty, we've seen some good baseball in the first 2 games that is set, and expect another close one here. Both of the first 2 games decided by 1 run.
You know, D-Row, when you get in these series like this, when 1 run means so much, you like to be able to be the team to score first. But both these games have been very close, and it's going to boil down to who gets the...
Up next, it'll be the pitcher for the Padres, Henderson Alvarez. 9-1-2 due up. Hit on the ground out to short. Backhanded. And an offline throw, but boy, look at him stretch out and keep the foot on the bag. Great concentration there. Ready for another chance? Darren James. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And it's fouled away. Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Moving under it, Cordero. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Digging in to try it again, Luis Torrens comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Moving under it, James. He's got it 1 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brandon Drury. It was a walk in his last trip.
Brandon Drury.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. James is in pursuit, and the inning is over. Stepping into the box, Eddie Rosario. No hits to this point.
Eddie Rosario.
Now the pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field, and that'll get down for a base hit. So the 2-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Darren James, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. He's ready. Here's the first offering. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And the throw in gets away from him. And now the runner will score from third on the errant throw. In now, Nick Ahmed. He'll start the 7th. And Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
James is there, and he makes the catch for the out. And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
Throw is not in time, and a great job of legging that out. Is now digging in once again. Darren James earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. Here comes the first pitch. A high fastball is in there. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Cordero Will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first. A one-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. San Francisco. We are under the lights here on a Friday night at AT&T Park in San Francisco. David Haynes will be on the mound for the series opener. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, we're looking at a real solid starting pitcher right here. You take a look at that ERA, anywhere between 3.5 and 4. But I'll tell you what he does know how to do. He knows how to get people out, and he can minimize the damage. He knows how to control the running game. He does a lot of things right. And if he does all those things, expect a real solid performance in this one. Now, that is the way you want to start a game on the road.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Steven Souza, as we take a look at the splits between April and May. Pulled high in the air out to left field. James is there. Makes the play, one away.
Go home, go home.
Time now to look at the Diamondbacks starting lineup. Dero, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
Well, I was fortunate to play 2 years in this ballpark and call it my home. AT&T.
Ready now for the Diamondbacks, A.J. Pollock. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. The 1-1. Fly ball to straightaway left. James is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Okay, here's how San Francisco lines up.
Now at the plate, Steven Souza. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Steven Souza.
Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Into the bleachers and gone.
Well, they were smart not to challenge him with a fastball, but it didn't matter.
Next to bat for the Giants, Darren James. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
James.
First pitch on its way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pollock has a read on it, and that's the second out of the inning. Into the box now, Darren James. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. Lays off 1-0.
I don't know why in the world anybody would want to be an umpire. That manager has given this umpire an earful on a pitch that he thought was a strike, and he's certainly trying to defend his pitcher.
And he fouls this one off. And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So a solo shot here to left center field, number 14 on the season. And with that, it's now a 6-3 ball game.
Yep, this is why you just can't rely on one pitch. These are the best hitters in the world. And when they know what's coming, they're going to jump all over it just like he did there.
So striding forward now, John Ryan Murphy. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Tomas gets his lead at first, nobody out. Sinking liner toward left, in there, a base hit.
Cut it, cut it, cut it, hold it.
That's the name of the game right there, boys. Get on base any way possible. They're not all going to be beauties, but that...
Coming to the plate now, Jack Reinheimer. It was a walk in his last trip. The 0-2 delivery. Now a ball hit in the air, and this looks like it'll get him out of it. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Steven Souza will stand in as we'll flash you back to the 2nd inning as you get a look at this key 3-run home run. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. James is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1. Digging in and looking for more, Darren James.
The last at-bat, Matty B, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
3 runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point.
That's
A ball and a strike.
1-0.
And it's 1-2. The 1-2. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You can see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
Full count, 3-2. Work.
Yeah, well, when a guy's smart move, no reason to tempt fate out there.
And we'll step off and fire to the bag. A dive, but he's back. James stands at first with 1 out. And another snap throw to the bag. And he'll get back in safely. And again, he'll snap one over to first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. And another snap throw to the bag. And a dive, but he's back in there. And again, he'll snap one over to first. And he just manages to get his hand in. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far. Standing in, Nico Goodrum. He flew out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim most recently. And he'll snap one over to first. Runner back safely. Back up the middle. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. So digging in now, Darren James comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point.
A 6-4 finish in tonight's affair. Arizona jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Robbie Ray earned his 5th win of the year as he racked up 10 strikes. A truly gorgeous afternoon for baseball now from sunny 18. Coming to the plate now, A.J. Pollock. He will lead this one off today.
Arizona, center fielder.
The 3-2 pitch. Left side. And that finds its way through for a base hit. So it's a good start to the inning for the Diamondbacks. Leadoff hitters aboard. Stepping up now, Darren James. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Left fielder, Darren James.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Well, guys, these Diamondbacks, as they begin play, they did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps, line to line. This team swung the bats well. I'm going to be looking for that again in this one.
And here's a look at the hometown Giants. At the plate, Darren James. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a neck-high fastball that time. Now the 1-0 is a fastball that misses. Down the first baseline. And he'll step on first himself for the out. So stepping in, Adrian Sanchez comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Bumgarner ready with the 0-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. James is there. And that's the first out of the inning. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Giants lineup. Stepping forward, Darren James. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit hard on the ground to short. Reinheimer loves it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So no runs. So here's the cleanup hitter for Arizona, Steven Souza. It was a walk in his last trip. Here's the 1-2 delivery. In the air now out to left field. Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Darren James. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball.
When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. This year against right-handed pitching, James has a batting line residing in the 290s. Looking to boost that even higher here. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. 2 runs, 8 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Grounded up the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
I don't think he's going to triple up on changeup right there. He seemed to have gotten the timing down on that second one.
side. Sanchez in the hole on to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning.
Leading off for Arizona, third baseman, Lester Allred.
This is in the air to left field. Moving under it, James. 1 out. Digging in and looking for more, Jack Reinheimer. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. Fly ball into straightaway left. Moving under it, James. And that's the 3rd out. So it was mostly pitching and defense in this one, but the man you see here made some noise with the bat, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Fans are final line score.
Sunday afternoon baseball on the show as we welcome you. Now the Giants' number 4 batter, Darren James, a real threat with the bat, currently the National League home run leader. First pitch coming, here it is. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. So guys, these Diamondbacks, as they begin play, they come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, this is the big one right here. They've split the first 2 games of this series. You want to steal one right here and be feeling good about yourself.
Yeah, Dero, I think one of the things you want to do, you get to the 3rd game, you'd like to win this series and finish it off by winning game 3. It's always nice to win a series, whether it's at home or on the road. So this is a big one for this ball club.
And that one got a piece of him.
Yeah, I can hear the crowd murmuring now, wondering if he hit him on purpose. But, hey, us pitchers need to be able to throw inside, especially when facing hitters as dangerous as he is. Pretty sure this one just got away from him, and, hey, that's part of the game.
Now the 3-2 pitch. He loses him on ball 4.
Some guys take a little time to find the zone, but with the 2nd walk of the 1st inning, it might be a little more than just settling in here. Not sure how long of a leash they'll give him, but they're not going to let him walk the world out there.
So in now for San Francisco, Brandon Crawford, as we take a look at the splits between April and May. Goldschmidt is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strains. Striding in once again, Darren James. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat. Popped him up. Allred in foul ground. 1 away. So with 1 away now, let's quickly give you a look at the standings in the National League West entering play today as you see where these 2 teams sit in relation to one another. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jack Reinheimer. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
I'm shocked he got to that pitch right now.
Digging in once again, Darren James. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Couldn't wait back, a swing and a miss. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Grounder down the line at 3rd, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. The 0-2 once more is looked at for ball 1.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now, 3-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out. Ready for another shot now, Steven Souza. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Swung on by Souza, and he connects to left field. James ranging back on the warning track. He makes the catch. Leading off the inning, John Ryan Murphy, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Here's the 0-1.
Ryan Murphy.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. James moves over. And that's the first out of the inning. Digging in to try it again, Darren James. He's got an opportunity here in a bases loaded situation and seems like the right man for the job.
I'd say so. He's the team leader in RBIs. Time for the right man in the right spot.
And the first pitch misses high here. Perhaps trying to get him to pop something up. It's 1-0. The 1-0. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Tomas giving chase, and he makes the catch in the corner. And tack on one more, make it a 4-1 lead.
Hey, every pitcher likes that.
Ready once again, Darren James earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Belt, the runner at first with 2 gone. Fouled off. Oh, 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Fouled away. Here comes another 0-2. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Souza going back, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. Belt is on his way home. He'll score easily, and they're pulling away. They lead by 7.
Definitely an aggressive approach here, down 0-2 in the count. Instead of shortening his swing and protecting the plate, he takes a big rip and is able to drive it deep for a couple of bases and an RBI.
High pop-up. Allred calls for it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Giants will have to be content with just the 1. 9th inning coming up. It's the Giants 8 and the D-backs 1. Ready for another chance? Steven Souza starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
James is there, and he has it for the out.
Hey, listen, in baseball, we don't see very many complete games any longer because of pitch counts. But listen, he was good from the first inning through the 9th. Well-deserved complete game victory.
8-1 is the final score this afternoon. The Giants led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Dallas Keuchel earns his 5th win of